Lesson 44. Deciding and choosing. How do you make decisions? Do you make a list of pros and cons, advantages and disadvantages, and carefully consider all the options? Or do you trust your intuition, listen to your deep, instinctive feelings, and then make a choice based on your feelings? If it's an especially tough decision, you might want to ask for advice from a good friend. After discussing the issue in depth, talking about it in a lot of detail, and listening to your friends' suggestions, you can choose to either take their advice, implement their advice, or ignore their advice. When you make a decision very quickly, we call it a snap decision. That's somewhat similar to a spur of the moment decision, a decision made spontaneously without very much thinking or planning. If you do this, then you may need to defend your decision against people who believe it was an arbitrary decision, one determined by chance or impulse, not by logic or principle. Some people remain undecided because they are afraid to make a costly mistake, a mistake with serious negative consequences. In this case, weighing the possible outcomes, analyzing the possible future results can be helpful. Older people are always questioning themselves and having second thoughts, reconsidering, doubting your previous decision about the choices they have already made. Although it might seem attractive to keep your opinion open as long as possible, you run the risk of waiting so long that you end up having no choice, being limited to only one course of action. It's far better to develop sound judgment, the intelligent ability to decide things so that you can make wise decisions, good and smart decisions, and be confident about them. Thank you for listening.